It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Coming to the plate now, number 47. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 47.
And that's in there
first
for a
pitch,
strike.
1 o'clock.
Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Hornsby scoops it up, and the day begins with an out. There's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A shot down the first baseline. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Popped him up. Morrison has room in foul territory. 2 down. Now at the plate, number 1. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
The second baseman.
Low for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. And the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Suzuki has a read on it, and that's the third out. Striding into the box, Duke Snider. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Snider.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Settling in now, Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Suzuki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. the plate, Ricky Henderson. Great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Ichiro ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Good curveball. Strike two.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Strike one to start the at-bat. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Suzuki has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Rogers Hornsby, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Number 0.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting 6.
Now batting, Logan Morrison.
Logan Morrison.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now Lomo turns on one and sends it to deep right field. Gone! Stepping up to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Adalberto.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Standing in, Cy Young.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 0.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Granderson, but he can't get to it. That's a 1-out hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Number 4.
Ready now, Duke Snider. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Alomar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Three runs already home here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. One pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Digging in to try it again, Ricky Henderson. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. To short. Castro's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. In is Curtis Granderson, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting none.
First offering on its way.
Number 50.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. In now, Rogers Hornsby as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Logan Morrison. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, not last at bat, Daddy. He turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Adalberto Mondesi. He singled his last time up.
Mondesi.
First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Oh and 1, here it comes. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This is line to left. Henderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So striding in, Garrett Cooper. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Chopped at third. Hornsby gloves it, and there's out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cy Young. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Duke Snyder. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. Runner in scoring position with Suzuki. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. At the plate, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike taken up in the zone. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Digging in, Starlin Castro. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In there for strike 1. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy man, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a lefty. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in once again, Ricky Henderson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Standing in, Rogers Hornsby. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. First pitch on its way. And right into the shift. Castro has it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, Miguel Rojas will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Snyder is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, number 47. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Jorge Alfaro. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I know you're standing on the mound and you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Adam Conley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Under this one just a bit, as this is a fly ball for the center fielder Granderson. In there, a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, a double play. So here now is the pitcher, Cy Young. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. So digging in now, Garrett Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
Now batting, number 1.
He's set and the pitch. Took a little off and it's in for a called strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. Morrison in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Cooper at second, Anderson at first, 2 out in the inning. On a line, that's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Duke Snyder. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2. That's popped up. Castro ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Roberto Alomar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ricky Henderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
In to score, the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Now in the box, Rogers Hornsby. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Granderson. He can't get there as it falls in. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Jose Arena comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Riding in once again, Adalberto Mondesi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third baseman.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Marlins, the center fielder,
Sean Doolittle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching, Sean Doolittle.
Here comes the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
Well, that's a great take there right there. That slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Into the box, number 47. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. 0-1 the count. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 1.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. Number 1, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A ball and a strike. Cooper at second with 2 down. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. popped up. Alfaro has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting, Paul Goldschmidt.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Duke Snider. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit softly down the line at first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Hader.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The left fielder.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And that one got a piece of him. So stepping in, Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Suzuki ranging back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Number 48 will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Fouled away. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And a great play to make the catch there. And with that fine play, the ball game is over.
Here now.
Let's play here.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your... Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime
Leading
baseball.
off the afternoon for Baltimore.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Villar.
In there at the
First
knees,
pitch,
strike
1
one.
o'clock.
That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Henderson will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. In now for the O's, number 1. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready now for Baltimore. Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Renato Nunez. At the knees, strike 1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Batting 6.
And now
right
pitch
fielder,
on the way.
Anthony Santander.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Settling in now, Duke Snider. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dragons, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Snider.
High in the air out to center field. Stewart. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Henderson.
Batting fourth, no left fielder, number 35.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Alomar rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 2. Coming to the plate fifth, now, Rogers Hornsby.
Baseman, number 0.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And that's the second out. So striding in, Logan Morrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander waits on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So stepping up now, DJ Stewart. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pedro
off the plate and low here. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 29. He readies for his first plate appearance. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Popped up. Morrison moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Well, this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Adalberto Mondesi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Mancini comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
0-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Cy Young. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now batting, number 1. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Number 1.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. but I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Mark Trumbo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Henderson is under it, and that's the third out. Stepping up to the plate, Duke Snider, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder.
Here it comes.
Duke Snider.
Back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Mancini has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki. He was plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Number 35.
So striding forward now, Ricky Henderson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And with 2 away in an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there. That's a 4-pitch walk.
Number 0.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rogers Hornsby. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certain.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Ready now, Logan Morrison.
The first baseman, number 7, Logan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And here's Renato Nunez as we begin the top of the fourth.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Nope.
2-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, DJ Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Throw over to the bag, runner back safely. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Mondesi rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. We are knotted at 3. At the plate, Cy Young. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Duke Snyder. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac flies. This is now a 4-3 ball game.
Roberto.
Striding in, Roberto Alomar. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Ready once again, Ichiro Suzuki. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Ricky Henderson trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a throw over to first and the runner back. 3 runs already home here. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Softly on a line to third. Bends down and he barehands it. Got him! At the plate, Pedro Severino, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So here's the Orioles pitcher, number 29, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's a silver player, best known for his legs. If he gets on, he's likely to cause trouble on the base paths. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Dragons, the third baseman, number 0.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into right field. That's a base hit. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Logan Morrison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. Hunter Harvey comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Adalberto Mondesi will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Hit on the ground out to short. The feed to the second baseman is a wide one. But the feed of the second baseman is a wild one. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Catcher, Gary.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. The pitcher, Cy Young, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Duke Snyder earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. From the stretch. Fouled off. Lined hard to center field. Stewart is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Roberto Alomar so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Alomar.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. That gets down and the inning will continue. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. From the stretch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Alomar stands at second with 2 gone. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Nunez is there, and he puts it away to stop. Ready for another shot now. Trey Mancini. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mark Trumbo becomes the first out of the inning. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Henderson is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now Anthony Santander. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Ichiro. And the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ricky Henderson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the pitch.
35.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. So coming to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Line to the right side. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in now, Logan Morrison. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter.
Now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Mancini is after it. He won't get there, and it's into the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Ketel Marte come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ketel Marte.
High in the air out to center field. Stewart giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Duke Snyder hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Roberto Alomar, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Strike one to start the at-bat. Sanchez, the runner at first with two gone. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Now batting,
Striding in once again, Ichiro Suzuki. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mancini sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, DJ.
Leading off for the Orioles.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now
Craig Kimbrell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
The catcher, number 28.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Jonathan Villar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. In there, a base hit. Stepping in, number 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
7th inning stretch.
Number 52 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ricky Henderson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Leading off for the Dragons.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
The batter.
Into the box now, Rogers Hornsby, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He's got it. And quickly, there are 2 away. Into the box,
first baseman,
Logan
number
Morrison.
7.
It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And right into the shift. Trumbo is right there. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll start us off in the 8th. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Morrison comes up with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in, Renato Nunez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Henderson moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Grounded to third. To his left, Nunez. And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Minnie Minoso will get to call the pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and the inning continues. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Duke Snider. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Felipe Vasquez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Anthony Santander will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air into shallow left center. Snider on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready now for Baltimore. DJ Stewart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Not close. It's 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Time of the ball game.